Hello, everybody. I hit the wrong button to start. That's okay. It's been a while since we streamed last. Things happen. Anyway, welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Yawning Portal here on the Praetor's Rejects Twitch channel. I am Jeff, also known as Kingbashman, here on the channel and in chat. I am the Dungeon Master, as you can see on the screen, and Windows just decided to resize themselves. But anyway, I'll go ahead and let the players introduce themselves as I fix OBS things again, in no particular order.
Hello everybody, my name is Huxley, and tonight I'm playing Ophidius Lex, a dwarven clockwork sorcerer.
Good evening, I am Loco. I'm Loco1956 in chat. I am playing a Tabaxi ranger called Raz.
Hello everybody, I am Caleb. I am playing Inquisitor Enoth Bertolt, the human paladin of Helm.
My name is Alex, or Sharkbait. I always want to say Burden, but that's just not his name. Breeze, a Tabaxi monk that has seen better days.
Has seen better days.
I'm Sammy. I'm known as Lone Wolf. I'm playing the human acolyte Rowan Bertolt, and I'm a cleric slash sorcerer, follower of Zeus.
Yes. And let's see, man, it's we didn't play last week. Oh man, where did we leave off? Oh, you all had like a 3-hour battle with a vampire guy, and let's see what all happened there. Yeah, it was a very hard fought battle. This vampiric person, creature, entity, if you will, managed to charm and or mind control, you're not entirely sure, one of your party members. So not only did you have to deal with the vampire, you also had to deal with a member of your own party, and swarms of bats, but nobody really cares about that. You all managed to defeat said vampire in combat. Like I said, it was a hard-fought victory, but compared to other battles, the party more or less got through it pretty much unscathed, except for their golem friend. Golem friend is gone, and yeah, that's where we left off, and I believe that's where we're gonna pick back up at. So, I believe the map has already been shared. Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Can you push that to me one more time?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. And I need to update or change this to where people on stream can actually see the room that you all are in. Anyway, feel free to take it from there.
I'm sleeping.
I'm hurt. Very bad.
Before anyone goes to sleep, maybe we should make another pass of the room to make sure it's safe.
Ophidius will turn to Enoth, warhammer still in hand, a deep frown on his face, and he moves his arm, slowly raising the warhammer, and then he goes to sheath it, and he reaches a hand out to help pick you up off the ground.
I grab your hand and accept your help.
He pulls you up. He says, I apologize for what you had to deal with just now. The fiend found a way to pull one of my other incarnations through the time stream. But it is as it had to be, and I have returned to you. My mind is intact once again. You fought admirably, all of you. He'll head over to Rowan and reach out a hand in respect, just to shake your hand. He'll meet your gaze, even though you're much taller than him. And he'll say, I hope you know that I would never bring harm to you or your friend or brother unless I absolutely had to. And in those moments, that was the case. Please do not fault me for my actions.
Could reach out, grab your hand, and kind of put his other hand on your shoulder. It's all right. It seemed magics of some sort were at play, not like you wanted to necessarily defend that creature.
Enoth would pipe up. He would say, no one knows better that the forces of darkness can warp the minds of men than someone such as I. All is forgiven.
Then let us destroy this tomb and leave this foul place before it blackens once again.
Agreed.
There must be a reason we had to come here.
I agree with what my brother said earlier. We should make one more pass just to make sure we're not missing anything here. And then we can leave this area, take a rest in the hallway.
Hey, DM, when I identified the creature, am I aware of the special circumstances that might pertain to its current status? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, the lore and knowledge of vampire and vampiric things is pretty well known.
Okay. Yeah, Ophidius, with a grim gaze, he'll look towards the stone coffin. And he will say, "Our work is not yet done. The fiend sleeps inside that tomb. Only an ancient weapon will kill it. One of wood. A stake through the heart. But first we must expose the beast. I say we destroy the coffin and get at the fiend inside before he stirs again."
Desecration of one's resting place, not necessarily my forte. Might I say we get it open and deal with what's inside, regardless of said creature's ideals towards society and life itself. Disturbing its resting place in that manner would be unlawful.
Its very existence is an affront to all life and creation. I can think of nothing more pure and lawful than ridding this plane of its existence.
I agree with Ophidius. Dark creatures such as these should not be allowed to roam the plains of man.
I'm wholeheartedly fine with killing said creature for good. I just don't think we should desecrate his tomb.
We must do what must be.
Just try opening it first. If you cannot open it, I shall allow the destruction. And
Ophidius moves.
while you do that, I'll pull a torch out of my bag and begin trying to whittle it down to a point.
Ophidius will inspect the coffin. Trying to determine the weight of the lid, see if it's fastened or locked shut. Looking for traps or barricades around the edges.
You don't really see anything excuse me, that would resemble any type of trap mechanism or hinges on the outer edge of this coffin. You do notice that it is made of stone. The lid will probably be a hefty thing to move, but not impossible.
Can I glean any additional information about the coffin or the area here with my stone cunning? as a dwarf.
The coffin looks like it was very well cut and well made. It has definitely been subject to the ravages of time, as has the rest of this room. Nothing is, upon glancing at it and the room, nothing appears to be like rough cut. Everything seems like it at one point in time was fine precision cut and, you know, knowledgeable placement.
Ophidius examines this thing. He says, kind of to himself, he says, sturdy construction. No hasty work here. Master craftsman, indeed. This is an ancient tomb. I would wager hundreds, if not several thousand years. It is fit for a king of undeath. Ophidius will try to move the lid and flip it off.
All right, give me a strength check.
And he will utter a prayer and cast
Can I assist
guidance. Enoth wants to assist.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, Phidias, you can either roll with advantage, or each of you can roll a strength check and take the average.
Should just roll with advantage.
All right. So he heaves and shoves.
You heave. And the lid seems to be made of a bit. Has, in your mind, you're thinking it has to be like a more dense stone than what you initially expected, because the lid of this coffin is heavier than you originally thought. So you have to strain a little bit harder and grunt a little more, but you do eventually get it to, you know, pop up off the edge of the lip, the inner lip and ring that runs around the inside, and you are able to push and slide the lid of the coffin out of the way.
And what do we find?
Inside, laying down, arms kind of draped across the front of its, or across its torso. Inside, you see the very creature that you all just had a very long and arduous battle with. Eyes are closed, and he's laying there motionless.
Ophidius turns. There's a slight glance of fear in his eyes, but it's only momentary. And he backs up so Rowan can step forward.
I don't have a lot that I can use right now. Just letting you know. I used up all of my spells in the last fight.
Same.
Also same.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Rowan, just in case he needs it.
With whittled down torch into stake in hand, I would take it in both hands, kind of raise my arms up a little bit, and just shove it into creature's heart.
Before you get that far, give me a whittling check. No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Yeah, a whittling check. Yeah.
Joke's on you, I'm proficient on that.
Whittling kit? Have you got a whittling kit in your inventory?
I do.
He's a whittling man.
Are you proficient?
Growing up in the forest with this one over here was quite boring. I spent many hours whittling.
So you would stake him?
You're just zapping a
You
stick
know.
with a lightning bolt
No,
until
I
it's sharp.
I've been
actually
stabbing
make
people with it.
figurines.
Okay, Jeff. I heard that.
The figurines were nice. Sharp.
Do you want to roll for anything on the stabby stab of it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, the AC's a 28.
Yeah. Nat 20, that
Alright.
shit.
I take 20.
Picked a hell of a time to try and eat a cookie.
Is that
Fine.
chocolate chip?
Of course.
Only the best kind.
Delicious.
Debatable.
Very delicious, though. Yeah, you thrust this, hastily made steak out of your torch into its chest where its heart should be. When you do so, arms kind of fly up. It kind of tries to lunge up out of the coffin. Just shrill screech just fills this chamber, and that's all you all can hear is this just innately, just overbearingly loud, almost like death shriek, if you will, just overloads your hearing and the rest of your senses momentarily. And Rowan, you see this creature as it kind of spasms up forward. For a brief moment, you see its eyes kind of change back to normal eyes, not the undead eyes that you had seen for so long in the battle before. And the shrill shriek starts to die down, and its body just starts to go limp. And it falls back into the coffin, and slowly, right before your eyes, just turns to dust, and you see it just, and it's gone. The only thing
It's
remaining, the only thing remaining behind is your steak.
I'll just leave it in the coffin. It's like a memento. Is the coffin on the bottom also stone, or is it lined with like I don't know, like a plush material?
Glancing at it, looks like stone.
Okay. Well,
Enoth
this is done.
Enoth would pat you on the shoulder, said, "Good work, brother. These small victories are the ones that we have to appreciate. My Order Master will be very happy to learn of the destruction of the Empire."
Like his wallet.
Jump into the coffin, start going through his pockets.
There must be a reason.
There
He
are
was
no
here.
pockets.
Feel like such a creature would not be in this room for no purpose.
That's right. Normally a creature of this necromantic stature would rule over entire realms. To be trapped within this room, a coffin within a coffin, it must have been guarding something.
Yet, the only thing visible is this coffin. It is stone on the bottom, so there's no fabrics to hide anything under. Unless we're missing something.
Is the coffin affixed to the ground, or can it be moved?
You can try to move it.
Does it look heavy?
Stone.
Pierce.
It's made of
I don't
stone.
wanna.
What kind of stone?
The stone kind of stone.
Heavy
Okay.
stone.
Heavy stone.
Maybe after a
High
rest, we
density
can try
uranium.
moving. Oh,
Oops, I-
can't be like carbon or something? Come on.
Oops, all
3,000
my hair
molecules
fell
per
out.
minute.
No, the vampire wasn't bougie enough to have carbon fiber.
What a
Solid
lame
gold
ass.
coffin.
Ophidius has a crowbar, and whoever's got a decent strength score, you can borrow the crowbar, and I can give guidance to that person, and we can all kind of shove together.
I don't know if anyone really has a great strength score, if I'm being real.
I got a +2.
Mine's a +3.
+2.
I'm gonna guess Burden or Breezes. Now you got me saying Burden. Breezes is probably a 2 or 1, I would bet. I'm
I
guessing.
don't know. You don't know.
Speaking of Breeze, where is he?
Sleeping in the hallway.
What,
Man's
what are
been
you doing in
slumping.
there? Get in here.
Not even watching our back.
I'm not consently sleeping. I'm unconscious.
Oh yeah, we just stayed.
Oh,
alive.
yeah, that's
fair.
right.
That's fair. I thought he was actually just slumping it off.
No.
I don't
No,
have
he's
anything
unconscious.
to help him. So,
Got Pretty heavy concussion.
slacking about during the battle.
did you roll your D4? How many hours we gotta wait? Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I guess I can try to move, and yeah, I can try to move it if you think that's the thing, brother. It looks pretty heavy, but I'll
I'll
try.
help you. I
Maybe
don't-
all 4 of us in the room can try and push it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just a guess, you know.
Yeah, we'll
Give me
Kinda
the
stack up.
crowbar, and then
Give me the
that could
crowbar.
potentially grant me advantage, maybe?
Yes, the crowbar should definitely grant you advantage on strength checks, and I can give you guidance as well.
I have got it on me still, because I haven't rolled anything yet.
Gotcha.
So... Heave ho? Does the crowbar give me advantage, Jeff?
Eve
Yeah,
hose.
I'll allow it.
Okay.
Just so you all know, we have 7 potions of healing in the party sheet.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know,
Lazy
and I've got the
sleepy
bag of
cats.
holding too. I just haven't looked in the bag of holding. I just
Yeah.
got it, man. It's like getting handed a purse full of stuff, like, and they ask you to find the chapstick.
The chapstick's always right on top. That's the magic of the bag.
Nah, lazy sleepy cats don't get healing potions. you gotta wake up and report for
I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm getting a short rest.
Oh, bougie.
No.
Wait, so Rowan, are you the only one?
I don't. I thought everyone was
Oh,
rolling.
were we all
We're all
rolling?
put-
Okay.
we all got a roll.
Yeah, I thought we were all going to
Straight
try and,
strength? All right.
try and maximize our chance here.
Enoth is very tired.
Oh, I didn't have my. Yeah, I did too. Never mind.
You all start, a combined team effort, if you will, trying to get this coffin to budge. Raj, you're having a very difficult time. The battle must have taken it out of you. Same with you, Enoth. But the end that Rowan and Ophidius are on. Rowan, for you, it seems like child's play. You take your crowbar, and you get that thing. Just you're in to just kind of budge almost instantly, and kind of knock the coffin almost to an angle. But it is moving, and it takes a couple of minutes, but everybody is able to kind of get that slid out of the way. And you notice as you're you're pushing. All of a sudden, Rowan, you go to like take another step to go push forward, and you go to plant your foot, and there's nothing there.
Oh God.
You'd say that'd take about like 3 hours, right?
You said a couple minutes.
I know.
I completely nose plant into the corner of the coffin that I'm on, taking 1 point of damage and falling unconscious.
You get a broken nose?
And
no one else knows that there's potions in there.
a little drop of blood falls into the vampire's mouth, and it wakes him up.
He rehydrates like a sponge.
He's like, ah, yes, sustenance. Now I am back at full strength.
Why does it taste like boogers?
We killed you already. That's not fair.
But I guess seeing that there's a hole, I mean, I'll step back, kind of pat my brother on the back, saying, "Good idea. Thinking of moving the coffin." And
Thank you.
yeah, since I got reminded of healing potions, go give one.
You don't need to.
Nah. There
This
you
is
go.
This is a pity healing potion.
You get
I heal
7.
for 7. That's my max HP.
Oh god.
That's my
Oh, dear
max
God.
HP.
Yep.
There's,
You're back to full health.
I'm
Holy
feeling
crap.
really rejuvenated.
feeling like level 1 all over again, baby. Let's
Worse
go.
than level 1.
Level 1 in a level 8 dungeon.
Level 0 at this point.
Rowan, other than the feeling of just like immense pride and power and presence of just getting this coffin moved out of your way, it's quickly replaced by hurtful pride and shame as you faceplant on the edge of it. But afterwards, you're looking down and you notice that there is a excuse me, about a 4 foot wide, like hollowed out area underneath of where the coffin sat. And inside this hollowed out area, you find a black, well, it appears black, but definitely a very dark colored, excuse me, chest. It doesn't appear like a normal treasure chest like you are probably used to seeing or hearing about. It is like flat. The top is flat, not, rounded off and domed shape.
I'll be right back.
Burton is going to go over to the vampire and say, "Is he dead?" And he's going to start slapping him.
Gone. He turned to dust.
The
Oh.
box looks
Yeah,
very
you're-
ominous.
Yeah, you're
I
slapping
take his
air.
ashes and I throw him at Enoch. No, just...
Why would you do that?
Pocket sand.
yeah, pockets it. Then I run off.
I'm glad I had my visor down, or else that would have gotten in my eyes.
Has necrotic energy still, causes the blind
Yeah,
effect.
did, did you leave your mouth open, Enoch?
Maybe breathe a little in.
Yeah, give me
What
a
does he taste like?
give me a Constitution save to see if you were breathing in when he threw that.
No, thank you.
Get a plus your
good
charisma
Samaritan I
modifier,
am.
too.
I was wearing my mask. I was
Yeah,
ready for it.
yeah, but you still have to breathe. So
Shit.
Roll the con save, god damn it. No, just
All right, let's. For the sake of the meme, sure, why not?
the meme
the
rolls a nat
lulz.
20. Natural 1 in battle.
Yeah, baby.
you see this happen and you're able to get your visor down just in time, but it is a very fine, almost mist-like dust. It just kind of still works its way in, and you're like, it tastes like darkness and depression.
Just poofs
like
of
burnt
dust.
hot dog.
Poofs
Yeah.
of dust shooting out of the
It tastes
holes
like
in
burnt popcorn.
my salad.
But beyond that, you don't notice any immediate effects.
Please don't do that again.
I do it again.
My beef.
My beef.
I could really go for some beef right now.
Oh, you too, and I throw some in.
It's got all that vampire dust in my beef. No.
Pocket sand for everyone.
Does the
You get a
vampire
pocket
dust
sand, you get a
grant
pocket sand.
temporary invisibility, though?
No, it's dead.
No, it gives you some sort of STD, probably.
You get leprosy.
Yeah.
You bring shame to the tabaxi.
I throw it at you too.
You get pneumonia from inhaling all the vampire dust.
We might not want to fight with Roz. I think he's the healthiest of us all right now.
That's fine.
I'm sitting on 60 hit points.
You are?
Good for fucking you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nobody was hitting you.
One.
You were...
I had a
Good.
great ally during the fight.
Yeah,
So-
you did.
Yeah.
So, do we want to open the box now, or do we want to catch some Z's and then open it once we're away?
We should
Open it.
Is it
I
locked?
recommend we wait.
I will say you all do know that your last long rest wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
can just shoot the shit in the room.
Realistically, yeah, it was just before we jumped over that boiling mud pit.
No, it was right after. We slept in the hallway
it
for
was,
a full
excuse
rest.
me, it was right after. Yeah, I got my time.
We'll just shoot the shit in here until we want to sleep.
Let's pull the box out, right? Go to the hallway and just chill. And we can tinker on the box if it's locked. If it's open, we can open it and see what's inside.
Aren't
So
you
let's
worried
take
about
the
bats?
box that might be trapped into a very closed hallway and open
Yeah.
it. Okay.
You know,
Sounds good to me.
The backseat that threw dust in my eyes. I'm actually agreeing with him a little bit.
See, this one, he knows what he's talking about. I pointed him
think we
with ash
should-
fingers.
I think we should wait
You got a little something.
because we have no idea what will happen.
Exactly. It could be really, really dangerous.
And we're all, well, most of us are really bad off.
I know what you're talking about. I have
Yes.
all my key points. I don't know what you're talking about.
You got all your key point. You got 7 key points. 7 out of
I
7?
got none. I got wholeness of body, but that doesn't really help me right now.
But you are at
Well, yeah, you're
full
max
HP though.
health.
I could.
I am at full HP. You know, I shouldn't take this for granted.
I could use Mage Hand and try to open the chest from a distance, but I won't be able to do any like lock picking and stuff like that.
If the group wants to wait, we can go shoot the shit in the hallway till it's time to take a long rest. And
And fight the vampire all over again.
Oh, he
Wait,
killed him. Don't worry.
he respawns like a
He
World
should
of
be
Warcraft
dead,
boss.
hopefully.
Should be.
It's
And if
okay.
not,
he
he's
won't
gonna- he's
aggro
gonna-
on us again if we stay in the range.
It's all right. Some of his ashes are in Enos, so he can't regenerate fully.
Yeah, maybe he's
Well,
missing like an
Marine
eye
rules.
or something.
Maybe he'll respawn inside Enoth.
Gather his
Yeah.
ashes and throw them into the boiling mud
It's like
pit.
it's like the alien, so it just pops out of his chest.
Infuse him with the mountain? Are you insane?
Well, when I die, I'm gonna play as Balaji for old time's sake.
What?
I'm gonna go shoot the shit.
Anybody have any coffee? I
I
really
have,
need a cup of coffee.
Pocket sand.
Um,
Should I just take a bag of pocket sand?
got granola. I don't think you should pick up the ashes and take them with you to play with. I really don't. What was that, Loco? Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking to us.
You're muted.
I think it was intentional.
Okay.
Rowan.
Yes?
At some point, while we're chilling out, Ophidius will return the wand of the War Mage to the group pile. If you were maybe thinking about taking it.
Yeah.
He just kind of
we
says
discussed
like,
it out of-
this wasn't as helpful for me as I thought it would be. It doesn't refine the power of my spells.
Where did
All
these
it
goblins
does
come
is
from?
enhances my aim slightly, but I am not a direct attacker. I am more of a controller.
Or be controlled.
Yeah.
Something like that. It's not so much about control. It was more of a beckoning from a different time in my life. A different timeline, if you will. What you have to understand about this world is that nothing is finite, or nothing is set in stone. All things are fluid. It's one of the things that I rail against in my crusade to bring law to the land. Smoothing out the breaks and hiccups in the time stream to keep things the way they're supposed to be. Usurpers like the vampire, they bring out the worst parts of us, if they are allowed to. Consider yourselves lucky that I did not attack you directly.
Man, I think Ophidius and I get along better than I initially thought.
But yeah, he returns the one of the War Mage if someone else like Rowan wants to take it.
Yeah, well.
So like I told you about offline, that'll just give you an extra +1 to hit on all your spell attacks. It also
And
allows you
ignore
to
cover.
ignore cover. Yeah, certain types of cover. So
Yeah.
for you, that'll be a huge boon. On things like Guiding Bolt, for example.
Yep.
The only thing I've got that requires a spell attack is Firebolt.
When you get
So-
the
and-
chance, Jeff, could you code that in for me?
You would want to go to each of your attacking spells and just when you go into the effect for the attack roll, just change the bonus up by 1.
Is that the easiest way to do it?
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way in Fantasy Grounds to program spell attacks to do that automatically by one single effect. It's I find it's better to just modify the raw number as a part of the roll. That way it's not competing with your regular ranged attack, like if you fire a crossbow.
Okay.
So what's everybody doing?
Sleeping.
Just milling around.
Breeze
We're
is
like the
completely
guys from
just-
King of the Hill. Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sam also like at the top of each of your spell levels, where that
Yeah.
magnifying glass is, you can click on that and add +1 bonus on the attack section, and
Oh, that's
do it,
awesome.
and it'll do it
Okay.
for all spells in that section
I will
That's
just
cool.
do that instead.
if it has an attack roll to it.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's badass. There's a lot of versatility squeezed into this thing. It's just not always obvious, like where the shortcuts are.
Heck. There we go.
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The Whitland man.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Good.
that's funny.
Okay.
One just to check. Cool. Wow, just wasted a nat 20.
Well, you gotta roll the
Damn it.
damage now. Roll it on yourself.
No.
Clean burning vampire, I'll tell you
I
what.
will see how much I would have had, though.
Boy, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what, Bobby.
That's my boy.
Ah!
Oh, oh.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
I don't know you. It's a good show. Sad it ended.
Man, you must have been sad for a long time because that show ended forever ago.
I was.
Damn it, Bobby.
I'll kick your ass up one side of the street and back down the other.
Damn it, Bobby. If you weren't my son, I'd hug you.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Anyway, so you all are basically wasting hours of time until you all can actually benefit from a long resting in.
I
Yeah.
don't think we've got any option here.
We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 1 hit point, so.
We don't have the spell power to leave, and we don't have the courage to open the box. So we're just waiting.
I got a lot of things, and health isn't one of them.
Intestinal fortitude is not among my options.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're
I can
talking
run
about,
sure
Breeze.
fast.
You're at full health.
Yeah, you're full health.
I can run real fast until I hit a fucking wall and go unconscious.
Don't nobody sneeze on him.
Yeah. You know what's bad? That guiding bolt would have fully killed me.
Yeah, it would have.
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Death.
Instant death.
Oh no, another member of the clan is gone.
I'll come back as another one.
Just relax. Yet another tabaxi.
Yeah.
Just from Burden to Breeze to
Bramble? I don't know.
Bramble's a good name, actually. Bramble's a good name for a cat. You gotta go and look up the Jellicle name generator.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about from cats?
Mm-hmm.
Bisbee.
Yeah.
Or
Binksy.
Big B. I could be Big B.
Big B.
Big B's hand.
Big B's hands.
The cat wizard.
Yes.
A giant ethereal hand immediately comes down and just slaps the crap out of you.
That would
You know, it just
obviously
pummels you to the ground.
you would obviously be Mr. Mistopheles.
That's a good
the-
idea.
the
You know,
magic
I might have to stick with that at one point.
Okay. To fast forward this, I suppose.
Give us that sweet long rest. I know
each
you
of
want
us,
to.
each of us has a really heartfelt role play scene. But we're
Hey.
just hand wave that.
So
My max
everybody,
is live.
everybody can change their max HP back.
Awesome.
Thank
It feels good to be mostly alive again.
And what do I roll here? 1d6 plus 1. Give me high, please. Oh, okay.
I don't know what you rolled for, but I like seeing ones.
My lightning bolt wand recharge amount.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, the 1 was helpful for you, not so much for me.
I like it.
Well, I can do a lot now.
I've got a lot back now too.
I can try to stun things again.
Wonderful.
You can
And
try.
Jeff loves that. Yeah.
God, I've got to remember what all I can do now. I went from having a pretty simple, easy character sheet to like just a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
Jeff, don't forget to add your bonus to saves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for that to work, you're gonna have to stay pretty close to.
No, I meant like for
You
yourself.
don't have it on yourself.
Oh, I don't have it for myself. You're right, I don't. I must have lost that when I went down, right?
No, you have to take it
Yeah.
off when you go down.
Yeah.
Luckily,
There you go.
cloaks and rings still count.
Yep.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
So
There you go.
The only magical thing I'm wearing are boots.
I'm really comfy in my vampire boot. That's what he
Boots I
says.
stole off of Bluto.
Well, nose goes on the chest.
Now it is safe. Time has arrived.
Well, I mean, me and Rowan are okay. Does the chest appear to be locked?
You do see a lock on it.
You see, usually those mean don't open them.
Sometimes they mean open them.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Not bad, not bad. Looking, just kind of like glancing over at this ominous looking chest, you notice that there is a decent size, excuse me, a decent sized, what appears to be like a very heavy iron lock on one side of it. And as you look over at it and you kind of lean back a little bit and look at it more, it appears that this lock is in the shape of a skull.
It's kind of creepy. Share that with the party. And that lock, it's a skull. Or not a skull, but it's in the shape of one.
Let that not trouble you. I feel the worst is past. We are here to help, if need be.
We kept all those keys, didn't we?
The what?
Yeah.
All the keys
From
and
the
random
past
stuff from
room.
the
Oh
orb
yeah,
room.
yeah. Ophidius has all the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll present them.
To who?
They're just kind of
Himself.
out into the middle here, and anyone can like grab them and use them if you want.
Keys.
God damn it! I guess I'll.
Hand.
I present to you keys. And he just kind of casts them up into the air like confetti.
Keys.
I'll attempt to
Pocket
take
keys.
each. I'll take all the keys and I'll attempt each one in the keyhole.
Okay. So
And as soon as I do it, I also blow on a whistle that I found.
you have no whistle.
Not again.
you take the key from damn it, from Ophidius, and you reach down and you grab a hold of this lock and go to try the key. Everybody else you notice is that Breeze isn't moving anymore. It's like you reach down, grab a hold of the lock, started moving the key towards it, and it's like he stopped, like he forgot what he was doing.
Breeze?
Like, am I able to respond or?
You feel unable to move anything, almost as if you are paralyzed.
Can I like snap, wave my fingers in his face? Are his eyes moving or anything when I do? There's just no response.
I'm just looking from side to side. Just...
You get no response whatsoever.
Poke him in
Got
the
your
head.
tongue.
Poke you in the head.
Is it like a chain reaction? No. Rowan's also paralyzed.
It's like somebody gets out of the pool and goes and touches the light pole, and everybody else just
I'm still touching the lock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do I know what is wrong with him? I just rolled a medicine check.
yeah.
It looks like he's not moving. Almost
Anything's
as if
wrong with
he's
him, brother.
paralyzed.
Almost
Okay.
as if I touch something
But
and something happens.
I make that denotion that he seems paralyzed.
Yeah.
I will. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you first, brother. Go ahead.
You spoke first. Go ahead.
No, I insist. I could cast lesser restoration on him to help him if he's paralyzed.
Okay.
If that's something we want to do.
No, nobody's gonna take my hand off the lock.
I'm just.
That's
letting
what
the
I
group
was
know.
gonna do, but
Oh, I was just letting the group know.
Yeah, can I use my warhammer and try to like swat his arm? Not enough to like break it. Not enough to break his arm per se. but
Smash!
just enough to,
My battle axe that has cut his hand off. Yeah.
like loosen the fingers in such a manner as to like make them limp and unable to grasp things anymore.
we're gonna
With my
jam the lance
warhammer?
with this bitch.
Slice the tendons in his arms so that his hand can't grip the lock
We
anymore.
can heal it later.
Yeah,
Wow.
suddenly out of nowhere, yeah, like this thought pops in your head, Ophidius, and a voice echoing out in the room. You just hear,
Jesus Christ.
Wow, that was pretty
Does
good.
a little man on a bike come through
Yeah,
the door?
look down the hallway and just wait for the squeaky wheels.
Why not hit the box out of his head?
Or just
Yeah, I'll
push me?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try to just kind of like grab you and move you away from the box. Just kind of like kick the box away from your hand as I'm pulling you away. Can I do that? Cat got your tongue.
you can. As you go and do that, you kind of like position yourself to kind of like, like power him back as you kick the box away from you or from him. The moment your foot makes contact with the box, you too just freeze in place.
Interesting. Well,
So
now we
did he
know what's
kick it
going
enough to where I'm not touching it anymore?
No.
Damn.
So like, just picture here, the box is on the ground. Then I thought Breeze was holding it like in his hand.
No, I was just
No, it's a
Squatting down
big
to it.
box. He was holding the
Okay.
lock.
Okay, that changes things.
So my foot is now on the box.
Yep.
Even though I tried to kick it, it didn't slide away from my foot when I made contact.
Maybe it's cursed.
Hey, this appears to be some kind of magics, no?
Yeah,
I wouldn't know.
I mean, so I could step between them and push them both away from me and the box away.
I mean, you touched me and nothing happened to you.
Okay, then I just move you.
Shove him. Push him really hard.
I push him with the pointy end of my warhammer. AKA,
With a stake.
Yeah, that's for throwing dust on him.
The pointy end of the rapier.
Push him harder than you have to.
I level my sword at him and I try to push him away with the pointy bit.
Whoa.
He's not moving, but my sword is.
What the heck? I'll try to like put the blunt, like the flat top end of my warhammer on Breeze and just push.
Give me a strength check. Because he is
I'm gonna.
still holding on to the lock.
All right, I'm gonna guidance myself.
There's 2 guidance users. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
You go to push on him, to kind of pry him away from this lock, and it's like the upper part of his torso, his shoulders and his head, just kind of like start going backwards, but his hand is still holding on to the lock.
All right, everybody step away.
Foaming at the mouth.
Yeah, I would tell Roz and Enoch to get into the hallway.
Just me and-
Come on, Ross.
You and I just lock eyes.
we're just like wide-eyed.
Out of curiosity, does a paralyzed creature fail a con save automatically? I don't think they do.
Enoch closes the door.
You don't want to see what's happening.
They're too far gone.
Oh well, I gotta put you down, boy.
You hate to see it.
Hopefully
No,
there's
I
another
think
adventure on his way.
no, I think it's dexterity.
I think they failed,
failed.
dex
Yeah.
saves. All right, well, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave at first level.
At 6th level.
Yeah.
Why not?
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, now we got to take another
I don't
long
want
rest.
to do that. Him. No, it's not that bad. I think. Did I do that on myself too? No. Okay.
Breeze and Ophidius. Looks like we both failed.
They both fail.
Damn. Come on, guys.
We would automatically fail, right?
No.
Not con save.
Oh, okay.
Enoch
So
the door.
they each take 5 damage. I kind of like clap my hand onto my shield, and the thunderous boom goes out. Any unsecured objects, i.e., the chest, and then both of them would be pushed 10 feet away. So I would imagine like Ophidius would go to the left against the wall, Breeze would hit the wall to the south, and the chest would be like diagonally moving.
The chest is still down in its hole.
Yeah.
I thought we lifted it up.
No.
So they were. I mean,
What are we
It's
doing?
it's kind of hard to lift it up when as soon as you touch it, you get paralyzed.
I was gonna say. I was like, it's either they tried to open it now or they touched it and the same thing happened.
All right.
So-
Well, then the chest stays, but they get pushed.
Mm-hmm.
Are we just still paralyzed in place?
Mm-mm.
I'm missing all 5 of my fingers. They're still on the lock.
Yeah.
Your hand is there.
You're just sitting there. You're like, oh, like, oh,
No!
oh, thank God.
No!
Like, oh, thank God,
opens
you
the
got
door
me.
a little bit.
You got me away from that chest. Oh man, this is great. I don't know what to say. Ah!
Is everything okay in here?
So we're fine now?
Mhm.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
you took some thunder damage, but
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
better
just a
than having
little bit.
7 hit points. Hey, you remember that mage hand thing that you said you
I-
could do?
I don't have Mage Hand, but I think Ophidius
not
does.
you. The other weird one.
Weird.
I won't be able to move the box. The mage's hand can only carry the lightest of objects, or perhaps lift a lid.
But
Yeah,
could
the
it test the
container.
keys?
So,
I don't have that
Mechanically
kind of
speaking-
dexterous control.
mechanically speaking, I think mage hand can only push or lift things up to 10 pounds.
Yeah.
So
In
I
order
think
for me
it
to
would-
use something like thieves' tools or keys, I would need to be Osric Thornbottom.
Yeah. Where is that son of a bitch?
He's not here right now.
he's enjoying the daily specials over at Panit's.
But I was
Oh, you
just
don't get away.
wondering if you could
Is
take the
he?
key with mage hand and try putting it in, see if it works.
It's up to the DM. But normally, an arcane trickster has that advanced dexterous control over the hand.
Oh no, the key weighs 11 pounds. Oh shit.
Yeah, 10.000001 pounds.
That's a heavy ass key.
It's made from a very dense metal.
It's made from a very heavy stone.
Yeah, it's made from the same, high density uranium as the coffin.
Very nice.
No, you can do that. The keys, I don't know, a pound at most. I mean, the old big ass fucking metal keys.
So Ophidius will step forward. He'll kind of squat down in front of the box, which is still down in the hole. And he'll start using the mage's hand. He'll grab a key with it, float it carefully forward, put it into the lock, and turn the key in the lock, and just see what happens.
You put the key in the lock, and you go to try and turn it. It goes in, but it doesn't turn.
Okay. We've got 8, I think, like 8 extra keys. So he'll spend the time and just kind of cycle through them one by one.
You using the mage hand, you cycle through all of your keys, and you start to go like a 9th or a 10th time before you realize you've gone through all the keys already, and same thing for every single one of them.
Blast! He wipes sweat off his brow because it's so hard to concentrate on moving this little key around.
I'm gonna run my hand across all the walls and see if there's any false walls or things that we just missed with the darkness.
You can try as I adjust Sam's camera.
Oh, no, I'm leaving this on that.
Investigation, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Nope. 9.
Well, while he's doing that, Enoth says maybe it was on the vampire's body he was killed, and it's just somewhere in the coffin.
You want to dig through vamp dust?
I don't want to do it any more than anybody else might, but it might very well be in there.
This one will do it.
That's very brave of you.
Roz is going to take out a dagger and kind of just move the tip around in the dust, hoping he hears a tink as he does so.
Can I assist him?
What do you need to check?
If there's a check or anything?
Now you kind of yes, you did, Ophidius, but you all also got thunder waved.
Oh, right.
You run your dagger and ends of your sword, whatever, through the layer of this fine dust-like powder in the coffin, and other than the sound of like steel on stone, you don't notice anything.
Damn.
This is some sort of curse. There is some action I could try. As with most curses.
Perhaps we can move the coffin completely away. Perhaps there is another hole that contains the key.
Worth a shot.
And we thoroughly look through the coffin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Phidias will focus his magical energies and target them at the chest. And he will he'll say, stand back as I attempt to correct the error in the code here. And he will cast Dispel Magic on the chest.
Okay.
So any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target will end, and each spell of 4th level or higher on the target will... I have to make an ability check to try to overcome it.
Give me a charisma check.
All right.
Pretty good.
Nice.
That's pretty good. However, it's a 12th level spell that's on it.
Shit.
Yeah.
This is ancient magic. We must flee.
Run away!
12th level
you
spells.
You turn around and you see like one singular small white rabbit in the doorway.
Run away!
Run away!
Brave, Sir Robin.
It's just a rabbit.
Brave, Sir Enoth.
Yeah. You channel your arcane powers. You cast this spell. It doesn't, to your knowledge, what you can tell, it doesn't like kick back at you. It doesn't, dissipate or anything like that. It seems like it worked.
So, having not looked at my spell list in a couple weeks, I forgot I had a nice little spell called Knock.
You son of a bitch.
Well, that might also be... That also might
to
come in
unlock
handy.
it at least.
Yeah.
You might need it still.
Well,
Ophidius will...
That was very good of you, Ophidius.
He'll call out. He'll say, "Watch for my stiffening," and he will. He will
I'm sorry.
run. He'll run an open palm across the top of the chest and see if anything happens to him.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Yeah.
My body stiffens. Take heed and warning.
He starts to rub his hand over the top of the box, and all of a sudden you just hear a ping in his armor. No, you
tools already for the smelting.
you run your hand across the top of the chest. Nothing happens to you.
With more confidence, he'll reach down with both hands and grab the chest on either side to heft it out.
I'll help him. I'll grab the other side.
I'll just watch.
Brady sits on the box as they try to lift it out.
His butt gets frozen to the chest. Magically.
Meow. Yeah, you yep, ding. You lift it out of the box or out of the hole.
I love that.
It's definitely heavy. It's definitely got some heft to it. You know for a fact your mage hand would not have been able to even make this thing budge.
Ooh, is it heavier than it looks?
It's made out of a high density wood.
Just pull it out, slam it down on the rough stone.
Mm-hmm.
Clamps back out of the little hole.
And then Ophidius will grasp the lock with Warhammer in hand. Just again checking to see if anything happens to him.
Nothing seems to happen to you.
All right. All right. It seems I have smoothed out the issues here. The curse is dissipated for now. Should be able to work safely on the log. Such great defenses, so small a space within here.
Should we try the keys ourselves to make sure that the mage ain't gonna just push it because it was too heavy?
Yeah, we could try that. We can cycle through the keys one more time.
You cycle through the keys again. Nothing budges.
Guessing nothing happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still.
We're sitting here in suspense.
We just wait. We wait. It takes an hour.
Knock.
It's locked.
So that creates a
It doesn't
huge
matter with
like.
knock.
It,
I thought it
doesn't it
does.
create like a huge
No.
thunk noise, like a huge knocking noise? It's like audible
Yeah.
from 300 feet away.
I mean, so
The
what's
door
gonna fucking
box.
come from the disc room?
Door, box, chest, manacles, padlock, or other object that contains any mundane or magical means that prevents access. Is
Awesome.
unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred. And then there's a loud knock that's audible from 300 feet away.
Spell, where did you
300
learn
feet away. Got it.
Yep.
Granted, we're also
I mean, I think Thunderwave was 300 feet too, so.
Oh yeah.
that? Yeah.
Sometimes it's useful, but it's not quiet. From inside the chest, you just hear housekeeping. You cast.
Ting.
Ba-ding. You cast your spell. You kind of see from your eyes like the arcane energies, weaving through the magical weave and envelop this lock, and everybody else just all of a sudden you just see the lock just kind of start to swing to one side as the locking mechanism is released.
Prepare yourselves, as I remove the lock from the chest.
Place the shield. Chest.
I ready my hands.
Enoth, your volume was a little low just now.
Oh,
I don't know if
excuse
it was.
me. No, I bumped my volume slider by accident a second ago. I said I
Gotcha.
I interplaced my shield between myself and it.
I don't know why this reminds me of the Avengers film, where like they're all getting ready to eat. Well, never mind. I don't want to spoil it.
Don't do it. Don't do
You know
it.
what I'm talking
Been
about.
out
Yeah,
long
yeah, we do.
enough.
Yeah, it's been
Isn't
out
there
for
a
like what, 2
a
years
2-year
now?
rule? Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who haven't seen it. I don't want to.
Well, anyways, go fuck yourself in the scene. No, just
Yeah.
Oh.
Ophidius removes the lock and swings up the lid.
All right, you remove the lock. You kind of flip back the hasp that was keeping the lid in place. You lift up the lid, and you lift up the lid, and almost simultaneously as you open the lid, your eyes catch like this arcane glyph on the underside of it suddenly light up really fast, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Ruh-roh.
I have evasion.
The suspense.
Hopefully it's a deck save.
I've got something too. If this is bad.
All right, so everybody that is watching, thank you for sticking around. We're going to take a quick 5 to 10 minute break here, quick bio break, get something to drink. In the meantime, our intermission video will display our schedule, our normal streaming schedule throughout the week, and there's a little humorous video featuring some clips from like the past year or two from other games and campaigns. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and take our break, and we'll see you all in 5 to 10.
And don't forget to check out Total Party Kill Games in the Druids Den.
Yeah, whoop whoop. Yeah, you see the yeah, those things.
Those things.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop. We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
that would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
We will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Raiders Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh, oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought.
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
And you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. I've always done it.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around.
Wow.
Hundreds of years into the future.
Why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream, Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the Doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
I'm dead.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
All right, we have returned. Now, I need Breeze. I need Ophidius. And I need Acolyte Rowan. Give me dexterity saving throws, please.
Hey, Ophidius, you
Acolyte Rowan, you say?
Yeah.
Hey, Jeff, you want to toss me the one thing on? Because I'm within 10 feet of you.
You're right.
Technically, Ophidius would have a +4 as well.
Absolutely,
I'm going to use inspiration.
I'll give it to I'll just give it to you guys because you're. Yeah, Breeze
You
is
heard me
within
right,
range
Jeff?
too. Yeah.
No, I'm not.
No.
It's 10 feet, not 15.
Oh, excuse me.
I just use inspiration though.
Here it is for Phidias, and here
If
it
it's
is
gonna damage me, I take no damage from it.
Rowan.
Unless the 22 fails.
That is true.
Okay,
if
you're
a
good roll.
22 fails.
Well, it's a 12th level spell.
Yes.
Yikes.
All right. Ophidius and Rowan. Well, Breeze, you see it too, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I just kind of evade it.
Yeah. As you open this lid, this glyph just like almost instantaneously lights up and just out in front of you as a wave of the most vile necrotic energy just whoosh out from the lid of this chest. And you all take 22 points of necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Ouchie.
Oh my lord.
Except Breeze. He kind of neos out of the way.
Can I
You want
step
us to
back?
just type that in for ourselves?
Yeah.
All right.
My cat senses told me to get the hell away.
Oh, everybody takes that?
No, just those three.
Oh. Already the cure wounds are already coming out.
Yeah, then I'm dumb and forgot to target. So, again. Jeez.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
So inside of this chest, after getting blasted with necrotic energy, you look down and you notice this chest is just littered with elements of silver and gold, a lot more than probably any of you all have ever seen in one spot before.
I know a goblin that probably hasn't.
This would be pushing it even for him.
Really?
I suppose it was expected that we would have to face a trap here.
Well, looks like we got rewarded though.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at first level on myself and Rowan with a twin cast. So I'll spend 1 sorcery point. We'll both get a little bit of extra healing. There you go.
Good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll hit myself again.
I'll tell Rowan to bring the party purse over here.
Bring the party purse.
Start dumping money into it.
Yeah. It may still be trapped beneath.
Yeah, as you're shoveling a handful of coin after handful into the bag, you do find like 3 rolled up pieces of parchment and a
What'd you just knock over?
well, all right then.
Nothing serious.
A glass bottle with a cork in it. There's a liquid inside of it.
That's kind of what fell over right now. That's what it sounded like.
Right?
Oops. Yeah, Enoch.
You knock over the potion of wish again.
Enoch is just throwing stuff to the side of the chest.
Does it look similar to healing potions or no?
No.
No, different.
You pick it up and you kind of look it over real quick, and you notice the inside is a dense purple liquid, and with a ovoid pink cloud floating in the middle of it.
Kind of cool looking. Put it in the party sheet. I'm assuming all the parchments are things I would not understand.
Yeah, are any of them like spells that are on the
I'd like to
cleric
take a
or
look at
sorcerer list or paladin?
You.
I said cleric.
Of the 3.
Said paladin.
Almost said Vismond. Shit. Ophidius, you recognize one of them as a scroll of dispel magic.
Wow.
Well, that would have come in handy earlier.
Yeah.
They put the key inside the box and then locked it.
Yes.
What about the others?
You can tell that they're some type of spell scroll, but you don't know what spell it is.
Sir Enoth, perhaps you can decipher this.
Enoth will jangle his way over and shuffle through the rolled up parchments to see if he can make heads or tails of any of them.
You glance over them as well. You can tell that there's some type of spell scroll, but of what kind you're unsure.
These schools of magic are unfamiliar to me. And he'll hand them back to Ophidius. Apology.
Okay.
You know, unsophisticated guy like Rowan wouldn't know.
Oh well.
Why did you say that?
I don't know.
As Ophidius is the same classes as I am, I mean.
Different subclasses though.
Yeah, I'm primarily, yeah, even though the Clockwork Sorcerer gets certain other spells from other lists, but that doesn't really count in this case. It's for spell identification.
So then I'll look at them before you put them away?
Nobody knows what they are. There,
okay.
just make that part simple.
Not even Roz?
Yeah, they're not a ranger spell?
Nope.
Maybe a scholar of some
They're probably a wizard.
Like a wizard, yes.
Wizard.
Yeah, that's right.
Or artificer.
Vismond pops around the corner. Did I hear somebody?
Did I?
Did somebody say artificer?
That'd be terrible. A boss fight right after another boss fight. He's gonna be that recurring enemy like Gary in Pokemon.
I heard you had a traitor in your midst. God, I miss that guy.
I don't.
Bring back a Ferrari one day.
We'll just have him show up at like really inconvenient times.
Yeah.
How about I show up at Ophidious's funeral?
Oh
Was there
yeah,
anything-
Okay.
Anything else in the chest, or was it just what was said?
You continue shoveling, like, I mean, it is a lot of coins.
Are we verging the breakage of the bag of holding?
Probably.
Because we do have a second bag, so like if it's getting close, we don't.
Verm took the other bag of holding.
Oh, Verm, fly bitch.
Hate that little green rug-wearing booger.
Actually, let me look at this bag of holding real quick here.
There is
Oh yeah.
Overweight.
Oh
would not
yeah,
let it get
it's
overweight.
it's getting really close.
I also noticed that there's a obsidian greatsword that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah, I mean, we got to go through that, but regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The party
We all
just
know
pulls
it's
out
not
Black
there.
Racer out of nowhere.
Hey, how? Where the hell did this go?
I thought we said to destroy that.
Joke's on you, brother.
But you continue shoveling, like, I mean, it seems like it's just never ending, you know, gold and silver just eventually you can tell that the chest is slowly over time, you know, getting less full, and you go to reach down to grab a handful of coins to put into the near capacity bag of holding, and your hand catches something. What the hell? You kind of reach in there and you pull it, and you realize that this isn't a coin, and you kind of like unearth it from underneath the just massive amounts of small pieces of metal, and you find in your hand a warhammer that is covered in runes and precious stones.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a nice one. That might be a keeper.
I'll
Very
take
nice.
it out.
Kind of looks like that.
Oh, and there's the potion.
It's
Very
beautiful.
Very sleek.
I'll take it out and I'll put it on the ground. There's not much I can do with it. I have my hands.
Ophidius looks at his own warhammer. It's just a simple wooden and metal and stone hammering tool compared to this thing. And he regards this this weapon with a certain reverence. Can he try to identify the craftsmanship?
I think we would all have a...
It is. I mean, there's no question looking at it. It is of dwarven make.
I wouldn't.
I think that we would have a pretty good inclination that this is one of the things we came down here for.
Yeah.
How pristine it looks and where it was located.
This must be one of the items in question in the quest. We
I
must
don't
take great
remember.
care.
Did we end up getting the riddle from the last party?
I think so.
I think Firm handed it over.
He probably would have. I don't think he would have kept it if he knew you guys were
Yeah.
going down there. I'll put it in the chat again. So we...
The bag of holding and the riddle that holds the key to the quest.
He just took all the plot with him.
Yeah. And Zosa took it too.
No, this is my plot armor.
That filthy bald.
He's not bald. Yeah, he's bald.
Yeah, he is. There ain't no hair growing there. There's a frog that
He's
sits
got a
on top of
frog.
his head.
Yeah. He can have that nice, like, around the side of the head hair.
Yeah.
Reading the note, I'll read it out loud to the rest of the group and to the stream because they can't see it. To rescue Wave, you must do battle with the beast in the boiling bubble. Cross cavern vast where chain links rattle, lies Whelm, past waterspouts double. So I believe this to be
I would say
Whelm.
that's Whelm, yeah.
Yes.
The platforms were
Yeah.
held up by chains.
Vast caverns, chain links, water
I'll ask
spouts.
I'll ask Ophidius if he's ever heard of the name before, because you're dwarf, aren't you?
Yeah. Can I make a check then? To see if I have heard about this.
History check. I will go ahead and warn you now. The DC is fairly high.
Yeah, imagine. It is an artifact.
I'll mutter a prayer and cast guidance as I ask Mechanus for its arcane insights with my +1 history. Oh,
Still pretty good.
wow.
That's pretty good. You've as much as like the rest of the world, if you will, have heard of great instruments and items that were forged ages and eons ago by some of the greatest dwarven smiths that have ever lived. Looking upon this one, you're almost certain that this very well could be one of those, but as to which one exactly, you can't really make heads or tails of.
There are tales told, both here in the material plane, and also in Mechanus, place where I come from, of powerful artifacts that can change the world. 30 such artifacts are the ones that sent me on this quest to join you. And I cannot question the craftsmanship of this device is beyond compare. I will wager with certainty that this is none other than Whelm, a dwarven artifact of impeccable power and balance. We must regard this with the respect it commands and rescue it from this hellish place. He glances over to the dusty pile that was once the vampire, and his face hardens into a grimace. He says, "When I gazed into the eyes of that fiend vampire, I cannot help but think that I saw a flicker of its earlier timeline. I recall seeing dwarvish features amongst the deadened skin, pale tooth, red eyes. I believe he was a dwarf at one point who met a deeply sinister fate. It is a pity that his life had to end in so callous a manner. as to be trapped here. I wonder if he had wielded this warhammer at one point and been bested. I can only imagine the foul power that could have done so. I do not know if we can do more here. But we should go.
We'll obviously take it with us, but...
Yeah. Well, and we've got one more area to check to complete our previous acquaintances' quest.
Yep. We still have to make it past
And
boiling mud again.
yeah, but according to the notes that we have, the artifact known as Wave or Weapon Wave, whatever it is, should lie in our next area.
And there should be boiling bubble.
Yes, and a beast of sorts.
Ophidius will walk up to where Whelm is laying, and he'll just examine it very closely. He wants to determine if it's got any arcane traps or any auras of any kind that he can try to detect with an Arcana check. He does not have anything like Identify or Detect Magic. So he's just eyeballing it with his knowledge of craftsmanship and smithing. He just wants to see what he can see.
I mean, even with a high Arcana check, if this item wasn't imbued with some sort of magical effects and powers, that would be very strange, considering the absolutely high level of craftsmanship that is obvious just glancing at this weapon.
And the rarity of it.
Ophidius will carefully reach out and grab it and stand up and regard it as a weapon in his hand.
You pick it up and immediately inside your head in Dwarvish you hear, You are not Stenmir. State your intentions now.
No, I am not Stenmir. I believe that one is dead. And he's speaking in his head in Dwarven. And it's like an ancient dialect of Dwarven from Mechanus. He says, my intentions are simple. I am a messenger from the holy plane of law. I am the harbinger of Primus, chief among all Modrons. My aim is to bring law and righteousness to this timeline and prevent any corruption. State your purpose to me, O ancient Whelm.
So you say the vampire has been dispatched.
He is dust, from whence he came.
This is excellent news. Excuse me. Yeah,
the coughs are echoed as well. I'm sorry. That's just so funny.
I know.
Well, the hammer's dusty. It's been in this box for a while.
For centuries, I have been entombed in that wretched case, carrying with it ages worth of shame. For you see, the vampire that you dispatched was a mighty dwarf, Tinmir. Once long ago, he wielded me valiantly. But things went dark. He turned into a vampire. As strong as my enchantments, as my own will is, his was even stronger than mine, that he was able to bend myself to his evil purposes, even killing members of our own clan that I am magically bound to protect.
Oh well, I can relate. For a very brief time, his mental faculties invaded my own. I was lucky enough to have clanmates of my own here with me, so that they could dispatch him before I was entirely lost. When he was slain, he mystified, and in so doing, released me from his mental grasp. But it was then that we punctured his icy heart with a wooden stake. As the legends foretold, it turned him to dust and ash, a permanent dissolution from this material plane. I cannot hope to replace him as your mighty wielder, but I can restore you to a certain extent of glory and honor. Tell me where you wish to go, oh well, and I will guide you there.
Well, let us hope that he does not return to this plane of existence to continue his reign of terror any longer. I have strong ties to the clan that created. They were called the Dankil, or otherwise known as the Mighty Hammer Clan. I would do anything to protect the members from harm. For when I was created, it was in the middle of a great war between the dwarves of that clan and giants and goblins.
Giants, you say?
Yes.
I suppose if that is where you wish to go, then I can guide you there. The fields of battle where giants are slain. I could return you to the kin that made you, the forge that brought you forth. Would that please you?
That would please me greatly. But if I may be honest, anywhere but here would be an improvement.
You need not say that twice. I have a place where I can put you for safekeeping. Unless you wish to remain out in the open. I imagine you would be a very willing participant in combat against the forces of darkness and decay.
Possibly. Just know that if yourself or anyone you're associated with starts to even try to go down the same path that my former wielder went, I will do everything I can to fight against you.
I would not want it any other way, O mighty Whelm. Consider us your allies, and I will explain your statement and thesis to my allies. I will have you know we are currently located within White Plume Mountain. Beyond that lies a path to a populated town known as Waterdeep. And beyond that, the rest of the Forgotten Realms. I don't know the name of the continent, sorry. But he'll like give Whelm an idea of where he's located in the world. Like after Waterdeep.
I am unfamiliar with these places you mentioned.
In time, you will come to know this new world. There is still evil afoot. And a mighty heft of yours will be most welcome.
Well, let us not tarry on too long, then, shall we?
Indeed. And I imagine this whole conversation happens like within the blink of an eye. You know, like he just picks it up and the whole conversation happens, and to everyone else it's like a millisecond has gone by.
Well, I mean, it's still the length of a conversation. It's just telepathically. Nobody else can hear it.
Oh, okay. So they're just like staring at me.
They're like, why is he sitting there staring at this hammer for so long?
He's paralyzed. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, the
Just start
hammer's
punching.
cursed.
Just punch. Pry the hands free.
It seems that your friends have turned on you.
Yes, we must crush them.
Ophidius will turn and he'll say,
Hello, it speaks to me. It has told me its name. This is none other than the mighty Whelm. It is a crusading weapon. A sentient weapon. A master craft made by a master craftsman. Forged in dwarven halls and imbued with righteousness. And a thirst for justice. It said it is known to battle giants in its day. It wishes to be returned to the halls where it was forged. I believe we have made an ally out of this incredible weapon.
So what are you going to do afterwards? Return it?
I will do as the timeline demands.
Well,
it seems that this is the right thing to do.
A weapon to that degree, I don't think is gonna bend to your higher-ups' will.
I will take it where it wants to go.
Well, that's good. Hopefully, in the meantime, it'll allow you to use it.
We shall see if the moment arises. We do have one more leg of the journey, so to speak. If it is willing to lend its mighty heft to our battle, then so be it. But truth be told, I may not be the best in terms of raw fighting power.
And he turns to Enoth and Rowan.
Perhaps one of you should take it, as you are more inclined to physical confrontations than I am.
Enoth,
you can trust it.
Out of character, knowledge. I don't know if you know. Only a dwarf can use it.
Oh, really?
No, it requires attunement by a dwarf.
Yeah,
you can
but
still
that's
use it as a
it's
weapon.
just a regular warhammer at that point, though.
I don't think Whelm has told me that yet, so I'm just rolling.
If Phidias wouldn't know, I was just.
I'm just rolling with what I got to work with at the moment.
Yep. Okay.
But I say, like, you know, perhaps it would be better off in the hands of a martial, you know, warrior like Enoth, or perhaps if Rowan, you know, worships Thor, he'd probably find a certain affinity to this exotic warhammer.
I worship Zeus.
Oh, Zeus. Oh, I'm sorry.
Potato.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean,
I think we've
in
all
a
made the same
way,
mistake.
sort of, maybe, but no, I already have a magical warhammer, so.
Enoth holds his shield aloft and he says, I rely very heavily on my shield, trained with it for years. I don't think I could bear to put it down.
Well, the warhammer's a one-handed weapon.
Yeah, you can use it one-handed.
Yeah,
But
what about your other hand, Enoth?
What
You
other
also
hand?
know that-
And you look and he doesn't have another hand.
Yeah, it's that fist gauntlet thing with the spike in it.
Yeah.
It's just like grafted on.
Oh, there's no hand in there. It's just a stump.
Just solid metal.
Attached
He also
to mine.
wouldn't. He also wouldn't have the glowy sword anymore.
Yeah. You know, that was the other point Enoth was going to bring up, is that he needs the sword for light, so he can't dual wield. He can't put the sword down.
I'll look over to my left. I'll see
And you've never seen
Roz?
Rowan use a weapon.
Roz, I know you seem to be more ranged, but is there any possibility you'll be able to use this as well, or no?
Oh, no, this one has no idea how to wield a weapon as such as that.
I just wanted to hear the voice.
What about you,
Just ask me
Breeze?
and I will tell you, yes.
Okay.
Imagine the stunning strikes you can deliver with an exotic weapon such as this. And in the name of justice, no less. What do you think?
Alex?
I can't use it. I will say I have never seen a weapon like that before, actually. I've not done any training with it, nor do I want to.
I don't know. It's a dwarven mag. Maybe you should just hold up.
Yeah, Breeze is like, besides, these hands
fists
are
are
rated
rated
E
E.
for everyone.
Yep, rated E for everyone. And I got a dagger. That's all I need.
In his head, then Ophidius will sort of thought whisper to Whelm. He'll say,
Then it shall fall to me. I will guide you to your homeland.
You don't get any response, mainly because the DM is eating chips.
okay. We just hear
Just
the
crunching.
I want to hear the crunch echo.
Yeah.
Well, what are you
Food
doing?
ASMR real quick.
Pringles.
Whelm's like, eating Doritos.
Some Frito flavor twist.
Cool Ranch 3D Doritos.
Hold on, hold on.
Portal mukbang.
Can you come back later, please?
Hello.
Housekeeping.
Oh, sorry.
Don't you ever knock.
Are those Cool Ranch? Can I have some?
Go fuck yourself.
Oh.
Well, we also have to figure out how we're gonna cross these discs again.
Carefully.
Yeah.
Is there really no way out from here?
I checked the walls. I didn't see anything, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, I'd like to do a sweep for secret doors all the way around the perimeter here.
Sure.
Just Rowan leaves.
He always was in.
I have no faith.
Pretty ironic for a cleric.
Knowing this dungeon, I have zero faith that there is a way out besides back the way we came. So
the cleric has no faith. Then
What
all
if this
is
wasn't the treasure room and we're actually missing the treasure room?
the world is doomed when the cleric loses faith.
How much gold do we end up collecting?
Oh,
a lot if the bag of holding's about overflowed.
No, the bag of holding is full.
Oh, it's full? Okay. No more. I tied the top off and
no more.
hide it in the bottom of my backpack.
Do we have a situation where we are trying to leave gold behind, or
a
need
wild
to find another way to
stuff
store it?
has appeared from. I don't know. Is ReaperCon still going on right now this late? I'm sure something's still going on. Yeah, no, the bag of holding is, you put one more item into there, there's gonna be bye bag.
And that's
Well, we're not putting
before
one
we
more
put
item.
the gold in, right?
Is that after the new gold?
Yeah. But there wasn't any Electrum, but I can go ahead and change some of this gold into Electrum because Alex reminded me of it.
Fucking dare. No,
Literally
we already
the
have
worst
1,000
metal on
Electrum
Earth.
pieces. Can we just convert the 1,000 to silver?
I'm gonna make a cryptocurrency token called Electrum, and then I'm gonna short it. So when it absolutely tanks, I'll make a lot of money.
Right. Let's see. So it was this. I need to change this. How much would that be in Electrum?
All of the worst qualities of gold and silver.
Don't. I don't
Combined
want
into
it.
one metal.
What is Electrum? 2-to-1 for gold, right? Yeah.
What's the conversion? What's the conversion of one gold
it's
piece
one-
to one Ethereum?
One
I'd rather you
gold
did.
piece is 20 Electrum pieces.
Is it 20? I thought it was 2-to-1 for Electrum.
It goes Electrum to silver, right? And then it goes silver to gold.
No, Electrum.
Yeah, if it goes Electrum to gold, my guy, then that wouldn't make sense because 10 silver is 1 gold, so 1 gold wouldn't be 20 Electrum.
Yeah,
What
one
kind of
one
Electrum is
Electrum
one
equals
silver?
1/2 of 1 gold piece.
Yeah, that's what I said. So 2-to-1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm confusion.
Electrum is like an old dwarven-ish form of currency that.
So it's right for Ophidius.
It's the most perfect form of currency outside of your reputation.
You don't know what you're talking about.
So basically, 1 gold equals 2 Electrum, or 2 Electrum equals 1 gold.
Isn't it? Is it it's an alloy of gold and silver, isn't it? Or is it
Something like that?
The way I understand Waterdeep's economics, you have a completely cashless system. Instead, you use gold, silver, and copper.
And sometimes
strange.
Electrum. Or platinum.
Well, that's
Sometimes actual cash, yes.
That's more or less everywhere here, though.
Okay, so yeah, I got some of the gold changed into Electrum here, so
Please no.
How would you
I
do
did.
that?
I did do
Please.
that
No.
because
No.
because I can.
We're just gonna.
I don't think
convert it
goblins
later.
can smell Electrum.
Well, if Alex doesn't join
Hey
us on the
man,
next
I might
stream,
not
you
be
know
able to
why.
smell it, but I can damn sure get tingles whenever there's any around me.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add all this to the party sheet.
Whoa.
There you go.
Oh my god. There was 2,000
Wow.
Electrum we just got from that.
Wow, we're kind of rolling in it.
Yeah,
Until we
not,
die.
yeah, not to mention the 10,000 silver and the 8,000 gold.
Yeah.
It was 9,000, but I changed 1,000 of that to Electrum because you reminded me of Electrum.
And three copper
welcome.
pieces.
Don't we still have a great axe?
No.
No, we sold that.
Mhm.
I
Verm
sold
took
it.
it,
It's
didn't
Verm.
he? Yeah. We've
Verm
got
needed
other
some-
stuff though in there.
Verm needed to GoFundMe, so he took the great axe and sold it.
Fair.
So after conversion, we have a total of 12,845 gold pieces.
Not bad.
It's about an amulet of health.
And 3 silver pieces and 3 copper pieces.
The amulet of health when Yen was trying to buy it was only 9,000.
Well, yeah, when Yen was trying to buy it.
Yeah, I know, inflation
Everything's
sucks.
inflated in water deep after, you know.
Yeah, and and now apparently more than just one person wants it. So, oh, this must be a
Well, one's dead, so
supply and demand. More people are demanding than the number we have in supply.
This is what happens when you barter in strange metal. You should use
Cryptocurrency.
Electrum. It is the one true currency.
Cryptocurrency miners for amulets of health.
Yep. All right.
This reminds me I need to purchase another graphics card for my rig.
So, good luck.
You're definitely from Eberron, aren't you?
That was my homeland before I immigrated to Mechanus. But that is a tale for another time.
Are we looking for other doors, or are we losing faith?
I did a sweep. I just didn't hear the results of anything. I was searching for secret doors and stuff.
You don't find any.
Yeah, I didn't think I would. I'm losing faith.
Oh no, the 2 clerics have lost their faith.
Is the rope still there?
Let's see.
I don't need it.
No.
No. Oh no.
I need 12 seconds and I can be across.
Please, take some rope with you.
We really have to.
We used most of our rope.
Still, take some more. I'm sure we can scrounge some.
I do just need 2 rounds to get across. I don't know how well it's gonna work, but...
We have 100 feet of rope in the party sheet.
Okay, then we can get across with that. If you
We'll
want to
take
hold
some
on
out
to
of the
one
bag
end,
of holding. Yeah, I'll hold on to one.
I won't do the fly thing where I wrap it around the chains,
Yeah,
though.
I know. Better than
'Cause
nothing.
I'm gonna be Misty Step, Tempestuous Magic Flight, Misty Step, Tempestuous Magic Flight, and I'm gonna be over there.
Visman pops out of nowhere. Counterspell.
Something like that. Eldritch Blast.
Deal.
I could cast Fly on a couple people.
Yeah, I just didn't know how much of our high level stuff we wanted to use.
Define a couple.
Here.
All of it.
Maybe.
So we've still got the ropes going all the way across.
No, they're burned. We need to
they are?
replace them.
But
Which
we
I
have
can-
100
I can
feet in
take
the
them.
party
Yeah.
sheet.
Like, if you just want me to go across, because I'm only going to use 2 second level spells, and then I can be across, and everyone else can use the rope.
Yeah, it just won't be as secure unless you go on like the right side of all of the chains.
Yeah, I can go on the right side of all the chains.
Ophidius is just gonna cast Fly.
Okay. I'll pass you the end of the
Take
rope.
the rope, then.
And I could give it to one other person. Who else thinks you're gonna have trouble getting across? Maybe Enoch?
Ooh.
Perhaps.
I mean, who has the lowest
Athletics.
athletics? Yeah. Or acro, because I don't remember which one it
was
is. but
athletics. I have a +4.
Mine's a 3.
Oh, mine's a 5.
And if we get the rope, it's advantage. So I have the lowest, other than Sam.
You really weren't allowed to use acrobatics?
No.
No, not for jumping like this. It's like a raw jump from distance to distance.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
do
do my
have-
spells, so.
I do have boots that automatically like give me a really good jumping distance.
How far can you jump? with a running start.
I could jump 3 times the normal distance for me.
39 feet.
You can get halfway off a jump.
So who did we decide was going to get the extra flight?
Either Enoth or Raz, whoever has the lowest of the two.
They both
right?
have the same one.
Oh, do they?
I have the lowest
Okay.
of those two, but I also have these boots that'll help me. So.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll cast Fly in a 4th level slot, so I can target 1 extra person. Eeny, meeny, miny, Enoth.
This one does not fly, thank you.
Okay. So, Enoth, you start to hover, and you discover you have an innate fly speed now.
Now remember, you have to T-pose to go forward.
That's right, T-pose only.
Whoa.
So we're gonna fly forward, and I'm gonna start weaving in and out through these things, and start roping up this these chains.
Guys, yeah, Enoch goes right into the geyser.
I dragged a little too far to the left. That was my mistake.
Sure.
That's fine. That's fine because as soon as you move there to try and keep up with Ophidius, you just see a.
Bye, Enoth.
Come now, Enoth. Put your legs into it.
The geyser goes up and it goes away, and there's just no more Enoth. He's just gone.
It's just armor.
I'd rather you didn't.
An empty suit of armor falls into the mud.
While they were going across, because I know the geysers are kind of timed in here, I'd do my 2 spell castings, so it'd only take 12 seconds, and I would be across, unless I need to make a check on the halfway point.
Enoth. Shit. You take 27 points of fire damage.
Oh, you're really gonna make me do that just for a misdirect? Wow.
No, it's you were adjacent to the geyser.
There we go. It's the exact opposite of my max HP.
So,
you know what? That's okay because I think we have the capacity to fix that.
I guess I'll start jumping across. With my boots, would it require an athletics check?
Oh yeah, it still require an athletics check. It's just
that's fine.
If you get a 10-foot or more running start, you can jump like 40 freaking feet.
A stupid distance.
So wait, you're telling me if I were to start from here?
I think it just has to be 10 feet is all.
Yeah, it's just 10 feet of movement. It's
dumb. Yeah.
So
it's
let me
stupid.
count the squares real quick.
He's running on all fours.
Like, I think it was
be
Black
like-
Panther and Infinity War that had
It
the
would be
huge
like-
jump at the beginning.
Right here, right?
What's your strength score?
It's not, I don't think it's based off my strength. I believe that jumping is based off your movement speed.
No, it's based off
No,
your
it's
strength.
strength.
Oh, it's a 13. So
13.
So he can jump
Yeah.
39 feet.
Technically 40, so yeah, you'd be one above where you just were.
Yeah, it'd be like right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like 39 feet, or like AKA 40.
That's crazy.
And then if you don't have a running jump, then you can go 18 feet horizontally.
Oops, my mistake. Didn't mean to just click that. I'm gonna heal myself.
So I'll get a running start and I'll jump to there. And
If you land in difficult terrain, you have to make a DC 10 dexterity acrobatics check, or you fall prone.
I mean, this is slippery terrain. I think it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this is moderately difficult.
Well, it was slippery algae stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll so just athletics to jump across the other ones, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Well,
With
if you can
advantage
go
from the rope, or yeah, but I have to get 10 feet. But...
No, you can go 18 feet just standing still.
Yeah, but it's on slippery surface.
Fair.
With the rope, it's advantage, right, or no?
Yeah, sure. I'll save. Sure.
Here's my first one. So I need to do 3 more. So 14 good enough?
Caught you slipping.
Mr. DM?
Give me a dexterity save.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
You...
Oh, no.
Nope. Not good.
You go. You make. You. Oh man. You make it to
39 feet.
Yeah, you jump like half the distance, and then on the very last one, you failed your check. As you land, your foot slips, and you kind of start to teeter over the side, and you reach up to grab a hold of this like swinging plate platform type of thing, but your hand grabs the edge of it, and you can feel your claws digging into this metal almost. But that algae that is kind of like coating everything just causes your hand to slip, and you start falling down towards the boiling mud.
Yep.
Does he fall all the way down before the end of his turn?
No.
Can I act? And I don't have a reaction that'll help, but I have a spell that would help.
I mean, if you want to.
I could cast Levitate on him. That's 60 foot range. Let me see here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Well within range. Levitate would basically stop him in his tracks as he's falling. Just depends on like how far he would fall before his turn ended. But then I could move him up and down at a rate of 20 feet with an action. And at that point, I could fly over and push him over to the ledge where he'd be safe again.
Is levitate concentration? Because isn't fly concentration?
Oh, yeah, it is. Oof. Yeah, you're kind of screwed. I don't really have anything else at the moment.
I will say the two that are on the other end, well, pretty much everybody sees this happening, especially Breeze.
Yeah.
Wow.
All of your 9 lives flash before your eyes.
Yeah.
I mean, don't.
You know.
Kiss
my boo-boo, brother.
Yeah.
Administer the band-aid.
There's nothing I can cast on him to help.
I'm checking from what I've got right now.
Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Is that? Let me see what that is.
No, but you could
help.
like throw down a rope just
so he can run up.
Yeah, so he can at least try to get out of the mud if he doesn't die instantly.
I don't have my rope because we used it in the
I have my rope.
Came across.
It's on the other end, so
I got.
Who's holding it on the other end? Because
Probably
it's just
Rowan.
laying limp then. Yeah.
Rowan's holding his rope.
I do have 50 feet of rope still. I can throw down if that's enough to reach.
Yeah, me holding the rope we had across wouldn't help. We need a new.
Yeah, but if you drop it down limp, the last platform it'll drop down. I can climb up and go on that platform.
Yeah, with the
If
ropes.
platforms are sturdy enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
true.
the rope is that long though.
No.
No, probably not. It's 100 feet in total. And
So
it's
it
already
would have to
spanning,
be
70.
It would have to be a fresh length of rope, which says he has. Oh.
Yeah. How far down is it? The fall?
About 50 feet.
Well.
Yeah, just enough for a rope.
Yeah,
At least you'll land on your feet.
At
Can
least
you
I
not
have slow
climb
fall.
walls yet? Come on,
Not
monk.
yet.
He's
Come
a
on.
Tabaxis have a natural climb speed.
I have a climb speed, yeah. So
If he could just climb the wall if he can get through the mud.
So, I fall.
Yeah, we don't have anything to prevent the fall, but we can...
Okay, here's how this is going to go. Everybody sees this happening. Really, Enoth is about the only person that can realistically do anything to hopefully try to help. And you said you're gonna take out your rope and throw it down there so you can try to grab a hold of it, right? Okay.
I'll hero. There we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. So, Breeze, you see yourself just kind of and you kind of gather your senses to your surroundings, and you're just like, okay, you know, there's the cliff edge there, bad boiling mud down there. Okay, what else? And you see, as you're looking around, you kind of catch a glimpse of Enoth running over to the edge, going, oh crap, reaching out and, you know, throwing down one end of his rope. And I hate to do this.
No, by all means. Fall damage wise, could you tell me before what I take?
Oh, you won't take any fall damage.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. However,
the lava, or not basically lava.
The hot mud.
It's basically lava.
No, isn't lava basically just hot mud?
It's a little. I would say it's more like
rock.
it's a
At
little
least
more mild than boiling mud.
I'm wearing boots.
all right. Anyway, here we go.
You break through the crust on the surface into the gooey
How much do I
chocolate
take?
center.
Those are some big looking dice.
You take 45 fire damage.
Oh
Ow.
shit!
I'm still up. With 7 health, I wouldn't be.
Let him finish his sentence. This round.
Yes, you take 45 points of fire damage when you land in the boiling mud. Okay, so give me an athletics check, or no, you
is
have a
there
climb
ledge?
speed, so
Yeah. Yep, I do. And I will also wholeness of body to myself because I'm gonna need that shit.
So with his natural climb speed, and the rope. So is he using the wall or just strictly the rope?
I mean, using a rope, it's still using my climb speed.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering if you used
I
the
didn't
wall
know-
and the rope, if you could get advantage on it.
No.
Well, I don't need
No.
to roll for it.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah.
If anybody was to fall, I would probably be the best one to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll climb up and get over to the ledge. Do you still want an athletics check or
no?
Okay.
No, you have a
grab
climb
your-
speed, so
As you reach the top, I'll grab your
Give it a
hand
run.
and hoist you over the edge.
his fur
Thanks for
looks very singed and matted down with mud at the same time.
Coil my rope back.
He's gonna be licking himself tonight.
Gonna be
Yep.
shaking it all off.
Yeah. Well, there's still one more tabaxi that needs to make it across.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe I should keep standing out here on the.
Yeah.
You know, Phidias is gonna kind of hover nearby to help him as needed.
That helped last time, so let's hope. I'll pray to Helm for you.
Go for
I
it.
jumped halfway across it and then fell immediately.
You're like, oh man, I got this.
Are you certain you don't want to fly, Raz? It's much safer. I think you'd actually enjoy it.
No, thank you. This one would rather swim in waters than fly. But thank you so much. Is Ophidius already gone? Or is he just...
Oh, he's hovering around.
Flying.
Oh,
Phidias
okay.
is flying around, so he's offering to catch you if you fall, basically.
Okay, well, I'm gonna... You need
Athletics,
right?
Yes, sir.
with advantage?
Yeah, because there's rope, basically.
Ooh.
That might. I think that'll work.
Strong.
How far can I get? Is it 2 or just every one?
You know what? For the hell of it, because you rolled a nat 20 and 99% of the time it doesn't matter outside of attacks. Yeah, I'll say you clear 2 with that. You just kind of whoosh, whoosh, you know.
Strong start.
Okay.
Only 7 more to go.
There you go.
Good.
Is that just 1?
Yeah. Give me a dexterity save.
Save.
I wish I could give you a buff.
Same thing happens to you that happened to Breeze. But you reach up and you grab and your claws dig into this metal plate, and it's you're able to hold on, but you're just hanging on, and you're looking down, seeing this thick, like earthy looking mud just kind of boiling and boiling, and you know. At some point in time, these geysers are going to go off again, and you're 10 feet away from its eruption area.
Yes, this one must get back up on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Ophidius will help him.
What do you need for me to get back up on the platform?
Athletics. Yeah, you get back up there.
All right. Oh, that was a close one. If I did not have an aversion to flying so much, this would be over by now.
We all have our chosen path. There is no shame in doing what comes naturally to you.
This is not getting any easier, I must admit.
Do not waver now. You're almost at the end.
Yes, go ahead. Waver now. Give me a dexterity save.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is much.
Yeah, apparently you have more lives that have been not used than you were previously aware of.
This one
Another
is
nat
tired of
20.
this. I'm going.
20.
Ophidius lands with a clunk. Clunk.
Thunk.
Skillfully done, Russ.
Thank you for your assistance to Russ.
Brother Rowan, I need healing.
This nightmare is over.
As you say that, you hear a loud rumbling in the room behind you. Emerging out of the boiling mud is this large golem-like type creature that takes up the entire cavern.
It's number 9.
It's number 9.
He's back.
I'll be here. Oh.
Well, you
guys sent me to my death.
He holds up a boombox. Don't you forget
about me.
Well, guys, you want to take an hour real quick?
Not really.
No. I mean,
nah, we don't need that. That's for babies.
Somewhat okay, I guess.
Take a rest? Why? I'm not tired.
If you desire rest, we can rest with the Sphinx.
There's a difference between there's a difference between peeing your armor out of fear and being tired. Okay.
There's also another thing is like half your flesh falling off.
I don't know what you're.
What is that acrid odor?
Probably the geysers. Sulfuric.
This one smell ammonia.
It's the ammoniac smell of justice.
It's in your imagination, I'm sure. I don't smell anything.
It's like, it's like smells like baloney. Yeah, like you start like you all are venturing. Nah, you all are venturing out of here, and you start to see like blisters and boils starting to appear on Breeze's body.
You don't feel good.
You know, skin is red like a lobster. Got cooked in his armor.
Does this thing doing like? I'm just curious about this.
It's a turnstile.
It's just like a turnstile at an amusement park.
Yeah.
Huh.
I actually shouldn't have gone that. You know, he's a little rebellious. He just vaults over the wrong side of the turnstile.
I could probably jump over it.
Ophidius turns and faces him with a very stern gaze, like a father to a child.
How dare you?
There's a flesh golem still there.
Go back over and go the right way.
I don't want to.
We have laws for a reason.
But okay. He runs around. He runs around in circles and just clicking, endless clicking from the ratchet turnstile.
I grow weary of such disrespect.
Enoth goes to push it, and it doesn't budge, and you just hear a voice, almost like a magic mouth spell. Ticket, please.
Oh, God.
I don't know anything about any tickets.
It's actually on a spring, and the more you go around it, finally the last person that shoots him back.
Fangs come out and bites him and turns him into a vampire. And now we know what happened.
Yeah.
Turns me into a were-jaguar.
Dun dun dun.
I mean, if you want that to happen again, we can make it happen again.
Somebody's just glued. Somebody's glued some vampire fangs to the turnstile so that if
God himself could not turn you into a vampire if he wanted to.
Oh, but he can.
A vampire were-jaguar?
It's like, oh, it's such a shame that you, my holy champion, just had a moment that you wanted to do something very unlawful and desecrate the final resting place. Oh, it would be a shame if I took your powers away from you.
Wait, who are we talking to?
It's like, how's that fucking resist diseases working now for you?
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah, you're the only paladin.
What the hell did I do to you? Voice in my head.
You ate his ashes.
At the end of the hall.
Oh yeah, I guess I did do that.
At the end of the hall, you just see Zosa just shaking her head.
Excuse me. Firm with the black
so
laser.
Disappointed.
Yeah.
I think Helm would have liked what I did.
Helm would have body blocked you.
Yeah, you would have got bodied.
He would have given me a high five and a Sunny D.
Yeah.
A high five with a fist.
Yeah, so you all pass through the golem rooms. They're still there. They see you passing by, and they all look at you. Where is number 9?
He's guarding
the
doorway.
You know,
number 13. You know better than to ask questions.
I thought they couldn't even really talk.
Yeah.
No, one of them can. The rest.
Why you ask a lot of questions?
You ask a lot of questions, Flesh Gorham. It's not very charismatic.
I have a lot of time on my hands.
The Blake Flash just goes across the room.
Where is number 9?
Anyway, got to go now. Bye.
It's been real.
Oh, he's playing with the turnstile. He's just around the corner. We're gonna go now. See you.
Oh, well, I'll go see my brother. You liar!
We're already long gone. There's just a spinning helmet floating in the air.
Close the door!
Where we ran away.
Through the door, through the door.
Hold on.
Brother, are you blocking the doorway?
Actually, number 9's going and taking a bath.
Yeah, there's this really awesome mud bath down the way.
You guys would love it.
Yes, please exfoliate the flesh.
The fleshy bits.
It
All
rubs
the
the
fleshy
bottom
bits.
skin, or else it gets the hose.
It rubs the mud on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Is that what the vampire is? That's what he says.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
All right. I will say you'll start making your way back to the three-way split, and that is where we are going to hold until next session.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yes, perfect timing.
I don't entirely remember where it's at, but
That's right where I am.
What? Oh, yeah, it's down that way somewhere.
cool. All is good.
I think this is the latest one. It is! Hooray!
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We opened a box.
You opened the box.
Well,
was
we
very
got, we got one of the items we came here for.
That's true.
Yep. This, I mean, most people that have been watching this program already know, but for those that haven't, we have a lot more programming throughout the week here on the channel. Mondays, now all times that I say will be Central Standard Time, so take that for what it is. Blame Duff because he lives in Texas. Mondays, we have Storm King's Thunder with DM Esquire, also known as Seth or Coven MTG, on the channel in chats. That starts at 7. Yeah. Tuesdays, we have Stormlord's Wrath with DM Sammy. He's the one playing Rowan.
Yeah.
That recently moved from Monday nights on YouTube to Tuesday nights on Twitch, starting at 8. Wednesdays, we have Tales from the Sanguine Isles with Mech 45. That starts at 8 as well. It is a homebrew campaign. It's a lot of fun, and I'm not biased in that statement at all because I'm a player in it. Thursdays, Tales from the Yawning Portal. You're watching it right now. Fridays right now we have no programming. Saturdays we have Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with our own channel Lord and Savior Duff563, also known as Praetor himself, and that starts at 9. And Sundays we have no programming as of right now. That being said, keep an eye on the Discord, because you never know when we might just have like a random night of playing Phasmophobia with the new update, which is insane, or some other type of game or something. There's a lot of people that stream on the channel. Yeah, just follow everything in the Discord. We do have an upcoming sub game. I don't know the date.
I think Mech is running it.
Yeah, Mech 45 is running it. It's going to be a D&D basically version of think Elder Scrolls, but in the D&D format. So
it's on September the 26th.
There you go. I've played in several of his like Elder Scrolls one shots and stuff. It's just as insane as the video games, and it's a lot of fun. But if you want to be a part of that, or keep track of that, again, link your Twitch to the Discord. That is the best way to keep track of everything that is going on the channel. Also, anything that you miss. Okay, apparently chat commands are messed up. anything that you miss, eventually it gets uploaded to our YouTube channel. And speaking of YouTube channels, we still have a non-stream show. It's our Savage Worlds East Texas University game with Eric B. That is posted exclusively on our YouTube. It is not live streamed. It is recorded and then edited, segmented in parts, and uploaded. So you don't want to miss out on that. It's very entertaining. It's a lot of fun. And lastly, want to thank our sponsors. One that has been a sponsor of this particular program several times before, but now for the entire channel, and quite fitting too. Total Party Kill Games. They're the creators of dark fantasy Dungeons and Dragons compatible products, plus hilarious card games and more. You can find them at www.totalpartykill.games and check out their latest releases of products and books and dice. All these guys here know about that.
Yeah, they're nice dice.
They're nice dice. And also the Druids Den, your place for magical supplies and apothecary needs. The website is www.thedruidsden.com. Support Mama Prater in her newest endeavor. So, if you can't put that together, the Druids Den is run by Mama Prater. That's Stuff's wife. Yeah. They got a bunch of amazing products and stuff on there. I do know that our Lord Praetor himself is currently at ReaperCon this weekend, so I don't know what that means for his programming of things, but again, just keep up to date with everything in our Discord. I don't know why the chat command didn't work, but whatever, I'll have to deal with it later. It's too late to deal with it now. So that being said, if the Slave Lords game goes off this Saturday, we hope to see everybody there. And yeah, until then, appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you all next time.
See ya, everybody.
All right, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Be safe.
Hasta la vista.
My beef.
My beef.
You
My beef. My beef.